Hi my friends, I am Jen from Jen's Planner Life, and I am here today to share with you the new 2024 MakseLife launch products. And boy, did they hit it out of the park this year. I am so excited to share this with you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. I will be mentioning throughout this video descriptions and cost of what each of these items are. If I do miss something, I'll make sure to link everything in the bio, but let's do this. So as you can see, this is the box. This is the beauty that you are actually going to receive in the mail with all of your goodies in it. So just really stunning. It has the color scheme of MakseLife. We even have our compass wheel here on one side. And something new when you open up the box, I do want to show this to you, is that you're going to receive this tray on the inside, and all of your goodies are going to be underneath. So the tray is going to just pop out, but it kind of protects your items here. It gives you an idea of how to use the tools and these resources, and gives you some tips. So this is a new item to the box. And then of course we have a lovely message here from Sierra, the owner and founder of MakseLife. Building inner wealth is our definition of success. Who you become in the process of working towards your goals is as important, if not more, than crossing the finish lines of achievement. Yes, I agree, Sierra. We are going to start with the one and true MakseLife goal setting system, the planner. And you may have already seen the option that I went with, and if you haven't, it even surprised me, but this beauty just stood out to me, and I'm just beyond tickled pink to be using the Radiant collection. But first of all, your planner is going to come in a box within another box, and this box is really great for storing storage items, or if you want to keep your planner in here. Me, I always like keeping my planner out. I just love the beauty of it. But you do get this really nice box, and I think this is also really nice if you wanted to put it like on a coffee table. It could be like a little statement piece, but just gorgeous and very sturdy and will last you. She is gorgeous. She is giving me strength. She's giving me beauty. She's giving me fresh beginnings, a new start. And I just love, love, love this Kelly green. On the back here, I love how we have MakseLife in this deeper green. It's just stunning. And everything about it just, I feel like, represents who I am going into 2024. We have little pops of pink and peach throughout the planner that gives you some vibrant color. Also, I love the yellow, and inside I'm going to show you the end pages is yellow. So the significance of yellow reminds me of my dad, and I love that. So this planner really spoke to me. So let me move the box out of the way and we'll dive into the planner. See, this planner has had some changes, and the first thing I noticed was the coil. And I've always said it, the wire O has got to go. The wire O has got to go. And I know we have some wire O girlies out there that love it, but I just was not a fan. And of course it was not a deal breaker for me because I still use the product. But the wire O would just bend sometimes, and you could get it, shape it back into shape. But for me, I just love a standard coil. Now, of course, next year, I'm hoping that we get a gold coil or maybe a rose gold, but this will do. And this coil is so sturdy. It's amazing. It's that platinum color. And then another thing about this planner that definitely stood out to me is that it just seems like it's more compact, and I'm in love with the cover because it's got some give here. It's not as hardcover. Even though it is a hardcover, it still has some give, and I just love that. I love a little bit of flexibility with your planner, being able to move and groove with it. And so with that being said, it just seems like the planner is way more condensed. Now, as you know, planner people, that as the year goes on, your planner is going to get thicker here because you're using those pages, you're showing the work that you're doing, and it will show that this is going to get thicker. But for the most part, I just feel like it's way more condensed, and I just love, love, love the design. So before we dive in, let me talk about the different designs that they do have, which this year, again, Sierra has just kicked it out of the park with having so many different options. There's not one, there's not two, there's not three, but there's 8 different cover options for you to choose from. So there's something for anyone and everyone. So you are going to have the price point on these is going to be $78. The size that they're going to be available in is 7x9, and it will be in a dated version. So you have a fresh start, which has a quote on the planner, and that's going to be on the planner cover. And then we also have the Moxie, which is by an artist, Allison Jansen, who's also the same artist for this cover here, Radiant. We also have Just Begin by Julie Garza. We have Messy Bits. We also are gonna have Unstoppable by Erin Fossler. And then we also have the option Shine. And then we have the True Legacy that is also gonna be available. And all of these, again, are going to be dated, and you have the option in either a horizontal or vertical layout. So let's go ahead and dive into the planner. When you first open it up, you're going to notice something new for Moxie is that there's going to be these end pages, and this is just really, really stunning. So this color here is a yellow, and each planner cover has a different end page. And like I said, yellow just really reminds me of my dad, so it was just a no-brainer. Here when you open it up, you are going to get a ruler, and this ruler can be removable, and it's got pretty much like a transparency here, and it's really great because you could use it as a bookmark if you wanted to, or to be able to draw those really straight lines that you need. But I do love a ruler in a planner. Next, you have your standard where you can put who this planner belongs to. You're going to have a welcome letter from the Moxie family from Sierra. And then it's going to get you started by going through the steps of the process of being able to identify your life compass. So if you're new to MakseLife, there are so many videos out there on their website that will give you a guide on how to get started and how to use the tools. And then of course there's lots of people in the planner community that can provide those resources for you as well if you just go to YouTube or their social media pages. And then we have here the assessment scoring, what your intentions are, what is your word for 2024, setting your goals, gives you some tips on writing your goals, the different types of goals that we have here, goes into annual goals, monthly goals, weekly actions, and then here we have some things to consider in each area of life. And then here we have where I call somewhat like a mini vision board or a brain dump for the 2024. And then here is where we can really dive into notating our annual goals in each area of life. And then here is like my big vision board. This is what I want to see for 2024, and I love the inspiration from the planner community on how they use this vision board. Some people write, some people have pictures, some people have washi and Post-its, and we have some goal setting quick tips here, and then we dive into the planner. And to start it off with, it does have a quote from Sierra: when you become in the process of working towards your goals is as important, if not more so, than crossing the finish lines of achievement. And then here you're going to see that you have your standard overview for month at a glance. We do have a little bit of color on the pages throughout, but I would say for the most part it's not your true neutral as black, white, and gray, but it is more in the neutral side where you can, if you like color and you want to use a lot of stickers, the possibilities, you know, here, you could just go with it. Whereas if you don't want as much color, you can, you know, have a lot of white space, but there is just a little bit shading here in the dates, which I love that. You have your standard color scheme for your January goals in each area of life. And then you're going to have another page here, which is a dot grid page, where you can put anything here about your goals for the upcoming week, if you want to do some reflection. And then here you're going to have your weekly actions for each area of life. And then you dive into the planner. And this year I went with horizontal. So you are going to have your full entire layout. You'll see that you get a box for each day of the week. You're going to have a note section at the bottom, and then you have your habit tracker here. So you can really customize that however you want. And something that I did notice new this year with the other planner is that MakseLife did remove the little heart, and now we have the standard compass in each area. And so it just continues the same entire thing for each month. At the end of the month, you will get an overview of your monthly reflections. And this is where you really reflect on the past month going into the following month. And then after each quarter, you are going to be able to do a quarterly compass. So you do this in the beginning when you first start off with your goals, and then each quarter you're going to move forward with creating one of these compasses, because you may see that your number will fluctuate. It might increase, it might decrease, but it gives you an idea of areas maybe that you need to focus on a little bit more, or maybe you're making changes, because goals can change throughout the year. They can change month to month, they can change week to week sometimes, but at least this gives you an idea of what your first quarter looked like. And so you'll have one of these for each quarter. So we have April, May, June. As you can see, we're going with the color scheme throughout the planner of each area of life. And then we get to the end of the year. And of course, you're going to have that quarterly compass, and then you do have a line notes page on the back of each compass. And then from here, you're gonna have some extras. So you're gonna have your mini months for the year of 2024, and then the following year for 2025 with an important date section. And what I really like about these mini months is that you can either use a color dot marker, or you could use transparent stickers to go on here and really notate those special dates or important dates that you need to remember for each month. And you can kind of have like a little cheat sheet down here of a color code to reference what those special dates are based on that particular color. And then we just have a few note pages in the back. And then we have our two-sided pocket folder. You can put important items in there, and then we have our sticker sheet. And then the very back, we have the end page that matches like the front. And then we have another pocket folder here that you can store items in. Planner, you're gonna have the standard, which I like to make it pop. And you can use that, or you can keep it tucked in the back, just like how I had it before. So I did want to show you the difference. This is my planner for this year, 2023. And I did want to do a comparison of the way the thickness looks, and then of course the coil. I just really feel like the standard coil makes a difference with the planner. As you can see, it's much more larger. And that wire O coil just makes a big difference. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this planner. I cannot wait to see what you think and what planner cover you're gonna choose for 2024. And these are the new folios, and I know you've seen a lot on social media already, but they are just, they're chef's kiss. They really are. They are amazing. They smell good. I love the way they smell. It's like they smell and feel like real leather. But just to give you a brief description, these are vegan leather A5 folios, luxury A5 folios to take your goal setting, note taking, and planning on the go. They have 4 strings inside to hold up to 4 A5 A5 notebooks. They have front pockets, one back pocket, and magnetic button closure. And these are retailed at $48. And they're gonna come in 6 different colors. This one I have here is plum. And then they're gonna have navy, raspberry, pink, teal, and I believe it's either like a grayish deep green. I forget the name of the color, but you do have options here. So again, I'm going to open it up to show you, or let's actually show you the back. There's the embossing of Moxie, which I love that, MakseLife, and it's just really, really pretty. I love this color, perfect for going into the fall. And then it does come with the styrofoam to keep it nice in shape, but we don't need that, so we're gonna toss it. So as it mentioned, you have some pockets in here for storage. You're gonna have your elastic bands, and you even have a pin loop here. So I went ahead and grabbed some of my notebooks that I had from earlier this year, and just wanted to show you how this looks. Again, these notebooks they do not come with the folio. So you can get an idea of what it looks like on the inside. There's still room in here that you could put more items, but it's very spacious. It keeps the shape really nice, and I love that it has this magnetic button. Really, truly, you could probably fit more in here and put more items, and it's still gonna close nicely. Even though those aren't secured like with the bands, but they fit really nicely in there. You're gonna receive a 2023 Reflections notebook. And the Reflections notebook, I believe, will be for sale, but it is gonna be a free gift with all orders over $100 placed before October 3rd. So the 2023 Reflections notebook is a guided journal to help you reflect on 2023 and set some intentional goals for 2024. I feel like this is definitely an underrated product because it has so much value. And so to me, it really gives you an idea of how you did in 2023 and what you're looking forward to for 2024. The price for this is going to be $10, but again, don't forget that if you do make a purchase with orders over $100, you will get this as a free gift. And you can keep that in your little folio, or you can put it in your planner because this is going to fit in one of those sleeves. So we're here to talk about Club Moxie, and if you know, you know. Club Moxie is a really great community that really dives in deep into your goals, and I just feel like it really opens up people to be able to connect and make stronger relationships. If you're interested in Club Moxie, you can definitely go to the website and check it out to become a member. But if you're someone like myself that has been doing Club Moxie for a few years now, and you have all those printouts, now you have somewhere to store them. So this is the perfect companion to your Club Moxie membership. Each binder contains 10 high quality tab dividers, so that you can easily reference what you need and when you need it. And this is 10 by 11. It's gonna retail at $32. It has our cute little elephant in the corner. Of course, it has Moxie. And then we're gonna go ahead and open up this beauty. All right, so it does come with the styrofoam here, and we're gonna toss that. And I went ahead and added some items, but I'm gonna flip through to show you first what you're gonna receive here. Setting goals or getting started with your goals. You're gonna have a tab for challenges. You'll have a tab for mindset. You're gonna have a tab for goal setting. Another one for coaching tips, mental health. And then you'll have one for resources, book selections, and then bonuses. And then the last one is going to be a section for any notes that you've taken. And then you're gonna have a two-sided pocket folder to keep any items in there if you want to. And then what I did, I went ahead and added some sheet protectors. And then also I added some of our worksheets that we received recently through Clubmakse, and I just have those in the sheet protector. So none of this is going to come with it, but you would get the tabs here, and it's really spacious so that you could put a lot of information. So I plan on putting past couple years worth of stuff in here and seeing how that holds up. But this is very durable and has a little bit of give too here, but is really durable. Next, we are now here to talk about accessories. And y'all, I'm just not a washi girl at heart, but this year Moxie has sold me. And look how stinking cute these are. These are actually going to match your planner cover. So we have Radiant and Moxie here, and as you can see, you have one washi that's for the outside of your cover that matches, and then it matches the inside, which is just absolutely brilliant. So you will have the option to purchase the decorative washi tape sets. They're going to match 3 of the planner covers this year. I only have 2 here, but the colors are Shine, Moxie, and Radiant. These are sold separately, and they're going to be at $7. So when you buy one of these, you're going to get 2, and that's going to be either the Moxie, Radiant, and the other one is Shine. Up for the launch is the bookmark trio. So these are to keep your tabs on the most important pages in your planner with your annual goals, monthly goals, or weekly actions. The trio is a perfect match to our free today bookmark included in all the 2024 planners, which I had mentioned earlier, so you could technically have 4, but this is sold separately. This is the trio, and they are going to retail at $16. And you have weekly action, you have annual goals, and last but not least, you're going to have your monthly goals, which I'm trying to get it in view, and of course it's not working. These are some of my favorites. These are so stinking cute, and I call these my little chunkers. They're the mini sticky note set. They're gonna be available in the 2 different color schemes, the bold and pastel. These are gonna retail at $14, and there's 100 sticky notes per pad, and look how stinking cute. Oh my goodness, I love these. They're just like the cutest little thing. Like, look at them, how adorable. And so they're not fully adhesive on the entire sticky, just on the top part here, or depending on how you put it on, but it's just halfway pretty much on the little sticky note. Colors, let's just take a moment. They're just so cute. Look at that. So I had to go with the pastel. If you know, you know. I'm a pastel-y girly, and I just think these are absolutely adorable. But you have the option to either get them in the pastel or the bold. Next product here is some more sticky notes. I mean, the accessories just keep getting better and better. So this slick booklet has 23 unique designs of sticky notes to use in your planner. And then you're gonna have 30 sticky notes per pad, and it's gonna retail at $22. And I remember when Sierra did like a sneak peek earlier this year, I think it was like something to where it was really close and you couldn't see the size or anything, and I thought for sure she wrote a book. Well, she didn't, but maybe that's in the future. But I just think this is so stinking cute. So it's really great because you could, you know, obviously they're portable, you can bring them on the go and they're not gonna get messed up, but ta-da! Look how stinking cute. So you're gonna have some of your boldy pastel-y colors in here throughout. You have these cute little stripe post-its. These are your little dot grid. You have your flags, and look how tiny these little squares are. They're absolutely precious. So I thought I would, you know, bring in the planner and give you a an overlook of how they could look on your month at a glance. I think that would be the best option to show you, just so you can get an idea of the size comparison. Here we are for the grand finale, and this is probably my favorite thing out of the entire launch, other than the planner itself, but it is washi tape. And who knew? Who knew I could start just loving washi tape so much? Well, thank you to MakseLife. It has happened. And first of all, we just need to take a moment for the packaging. This is absolutely stunning. So you're gonna have 16 rolls of washi tape with a silver storage ring. Yes, you've heard it, and you've probably seen it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So this beauty here, again, is gonna retail at $25. It has a 4-inch ring, and then you can keep all of your washi on the ring. So let's open her up. You're gonna have a little protective sleeve here on the top. And here she is. Oh my goodness. She is gorgeous. Look how beautiful. It's giving me eyeshadow color palette, just absolutely stunning. And so she's gonna pop out. This is very easy to get back in. And voila. And then what you could do is include your other washi on here as well, and just keep all your washi stored together if you do purchase the other washi. But look how beautiful these colors are. I love them. And y'all, the best thing about this is that they're transparent pretty much. So you could write underneath them and put your washi over them if you wanted to. And so it kind of gives you that highlighter effect. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead with this color. Next up is the 2024 wall calendars that will be available for purchase. It is a digital download that will include 4 quarterly posters. The printing size is 24 by 36 and will retail at $48 for all 4 quarterly calendars. Thank you, MakseLife, and thank you, Sierra, so much for making these incredible products for 2024. I am just so beyond thrilled to see what's to come for everyone, and of course it's so amazing to be part of the review crew. And then I would highly suggest that if you are interested in purchasing any of these items, head on over to my link in my bio on Instagram, where you could use my link, which would be greatly appreciated for us affiliates with MakseLife. I hope that you enjoyed this review. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you want for 2024, what you're getting, what's on your wish list, Or if you have any questions, definitely let me know. I love talking about planners clearly. And of course, I am cheering you on. This is gonna be a wonderful 2024. And again, MakseLife has changed my life over the years, and it has made such a huge impact, and I'm forever grateful for these resources. This here is like your cake, and all of these other things are the icing to it. This is your foundation, and this just, you know, brings it all together and brings so much happiness. So again, thank you, Sierra, and thank you, Moxie team. Love the Moxie fam, and I hope to, you know, see you through Clubmakse over on the community on Facebook or Instagram. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much, and happy planning, y'all.